the KVR section that I've been riding in these videos. Bottom here is Princeton, BC. This section here is up to the purple is where Colmont is, and to this green here is Tulameen Valley here. This purple is what I'm talking about in this ride here. Into the Tulameen Valley, halfway to Brookmere. Brookmere is right here where the green and orange join, and the orange is the route to Brody or the Coquihalla. Merritt is at the top. Kentucky Land Park is right here. This is called the connector, this 97C, which is the purple track here. So I start right here. This yellow is the road that crosses the Tulameen Valley heading to Aspen Grove. Starting point is right here, these two-way marks down here. Go along here, probably 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers, and the washout begins right here. You detour through the quad trail is the easiest way, and get back on the KVR riding to here, which is my turnaround point for today's ride. Carrying on, the green is what I did in 2025, and this is where Brookmere is right here, top corner. So the washout section is here. Zoom in one more time, 2 more times. So this is the detour here. This waymark or waypoint here is where the washout is. It's not a long washout. That's where I let my bike down and pull my bike up the banks and scurry through a bit of the water there, and then carries on. This is mostly really rocky and crappy, and this is where the trail gets good again. So this is probably 300 meters in length, 300 yards. So it's a decent hike. If you want the easier route, definitely take the inland route, unless you have rope and that to lower your bike up and down. Okay, let's get to the video. If you're coming from the connector / Aspen Grove to ride the KVR, this is heading on Colmont Road towards Tulameen. This is about the last place you're going to have decent cell reception, and this is about 10 or 15 minutes before the point where the Colmont Road crosses the KVR. The north end of the Tulameen Valley. Here we are, ready to take off on another KVR adventure. Right now I am at the north end of the valley, north of Tulameen. This here is where Colmont Road crosses the KVR right up there. It's KVR. Through that little valley, the road carries on to Aspen Grove and up to the connector. Here's the remains of the bridge. That's KVR elevation. That's got to be 20 feet above the road line here. Road line, the road is pretty cool. As you go through this valley, it cuts through some pretty rocky areas. Really neat, especially when you're just coming out of a nice valley just moments before coming from Tulameen. So on the south side, there's a bit of a creek. We'll be across that bridge after I ride towards Brookmere. And here we are, official post. Let's roll. So approximately 7 seconds into the ride, we get this little spot. That's pretty awesome up there. And just a cautionary sign, blah, blah, blah. Came up from here. That is officially the KVR. That's just a side road. It gets up to elevation. And here I am looking towards Brookmere, about 10k away. Looks like a damn road, not an overgrown railway. We'll see if this continues. Looking back towards the road, Tulameen direction. There's where the creek runs. Probably pretty messed up after that atmospheric river of 2011 fall. Crazy, eh? Water can do that. This is a cool little spot right here. A trusty bike and nature. Shit, just missed it. Mama bear and her cub right up ahead. Ah, another little bugger. 2 cubs. Apparently I'll be riding fast through that little corner. That's like 150 meters away. Hey little dude, Catch up to Mama. Okay, it's good to know where they are. So awesome, I love it. 11:17. So 30 seconds ago I was thinking, wow, this is looking really good. I don't foresee any problems with this road. All of a sudden, boom. Bit of a problem with this road. That's a pretty good washout, man. A little loco. So, just behind me, looks like some vehicles, some side-by-sides or whatever, are going down and around. So, I'm going to figure out which way I'm going to go with this. That's where it came from, just meandering around here. I'm looking at the hills 100 meters away, thinking KVR is quite a ways away. All of a sudden I look to my right. I know. There's the KVR. 11:34, finally done getting around that washout. Lots of time walking in the river. But ATVers made a nice little path. Well, not a real path, but marking's a general way to go. And here's where it came from, where the washout officially starts. Going back, I'm going to not do the river route and go try to actually cross right where it washout is. Okay, 11:42. This is more like what I thought the trail would look like at this point. Also, well, it's shack over there. Maybe someone still lives in it, I don't know. Looks pretty abandoned. Onward towards Brookmere. Here we are, 11:48. I just finished a long stretch. Did a slow, gentle corner. Another long stretch ahead of me. So I've been at this for probably 40 minutes biking. And I'm going to turn around now. Got the gist of it. Heading back towards Tulameen. The sign sort of says, "Welcome, please keep your trail clean." Love it. So there's a homestead or farm over there. Just going to ride through this. It's kind of cool. Heading towards Tulameen. Also, it feels like there's a noticeable downhill grade. I was able to grab a couple gears and just scoot along. So that's kind of nice. Make good time going back, potentially. And once I get back to the road, I will cross it and start riding south towards Tulameen. And that'll be along the east side of the canyon. Valley. Okay, pretty sweet. 2 hands. 12:03, heading back to Tulameen, and just got to the washout. It's like crazy how fast this came up. When you're just tootling along and not stopping to video this, look at that. Here we are, washout. Look this way. Oh, you can't zoom in the old selfie mode. Okay, we'll just start moseying on across. Looks like 100 meters before we get to the other side where the KVR starts. So this is where I did the roll and at the tail end carry of the bike. Some nice sandy spots here. Actually, that's where the ATV trail is down there. There's some flagging right there. So it's flagged in a few different spots. This section got a little interesting with the bike. Carrying the bike. Wow. Water moved all this. Pretty unreal. Anyway, had it up on my shoulder. Some pretty good drop-offs. Like down into there is a good 5 feet. And here, a couple big steps. There's an extra 34 pounds on my shoulder. And now the trail looks good. But for how long? Here's the big washout from the other end. Now see if my idea was so smart to just go across here as it is in front of me. Creek can definitely get across, especially right over there. That's not a big deal. This is a substantial drop off, 6 feet straight down, and then it slopes. Maybe I wasn't thinking clearly, but I want to try it. Okay, I know what Survivorland felt like. No, I don't. Wait a little bit. Okay, coming down. Thank you, fallen tree. I mean, freaking magical. So for the next trick, go down and cross the creek there. This is what resets me, doing this kind of stuff. Right now, 4 minutes since I started that adventure getting down. The creek is really slimy, so gotta watch my footing big time. Instead of slipping on rocks, I think I'll go down the creek that way. Okay, getting up the other bank. Picked a different route. Using my rope, I'm going to pull the bike up. I can scramble straight up this thing. Wait. Let's have a look at the bike. So I was smart enough to have the derailleur side facing the sky, so that wouldn't get beat to shit by rocks. I think my brake is still... Brake didn't get beat up. Trailer looks good. Pedal, well, it got a little beat up, but it beat me up a bit, so we're even. Bottom line, follow the ATV trail. Kind of goes through there, pops up right here. But hey, now I know. 12:39. I'm almost back at the road. This is the fork. That side comes up from the road. This is actual KVR. That's the full send if you want to get across the road. Let's check that out. Probably says, don't ride with one hand. Okay. And nothing. Oh, we have something. Sunset. Everybody's welcome to come in, kneel down and pray. Come on! Woo! And I passed it on the plate at the end of it all. I didn't have a penny to pay, so I got me a pen and a paper, so I made up my own little sign. So thank you God for thinking about me. I'm alive and doing fine. Oh, don't quit your day job. You can't really sing. So just get on the bike and ride. and do the damn thing. Ah, fuck, that's kind of good. Yeah, I'm just a few meters before where the bridge would start, and there's an outhouse. Oh man, what's going to be in here? Well, it ain't pretty. Definitely male privilege happening. And put some boulders there to keep people from full sending off the edge of the cliff, which looks like this. Ah, it's pretty great, man. So this is a sketchy little trail that just zooms down and then across the bridge. And that's looking up. It's not bad at all, especially after doing that washout. Got a few little things from the washout. Got that. Got that. Sure there'll be more to survey. But you know, let's keep it real. The reality is doing this crazy shit. So I stepped on a railway tie and it just freaking blew apart under my feet. Here I am kind of pretzeled up. Luckily my bike was on the downhill side. I tossed it and I will de-pretzel and get back at her. Shit, hey? There you go. So even railway ties degrade over time. Lesson learned. But for how long? 12:49. So we say 12:15. We'll say I left at 11. So an hour and 50 minutes of playing around there. Back on the road. Whoa, that's looking a lot better after sliding on that railway tie. Cool. But most importantly, the bike, she did okay. So back to the van.